Hey guys, Zybak here, and today I'm going to show you the very best macro in World of Warcraft. This is by far the most broken thing I've ever seen. If you think Gladiator LOS SA gave you a huge advantage, just wait till you see this. This is a lag macro. This is 100% an in-game macro. You don't have to leave the game at all to do this. Basically what this is it overloads your WoW client and causes you to lag and makes people not be able to hit you. This macro has been a really closely kept secret since about Season 3. I honestly didn't know about it until a few months ago. I had seen people using it against me and it really pissed me off, and people were using it in rated BGs and we were always wondering how it happened. And actually rogues and feral druids have a really huge advantage with this macro in rated BGs, because if you time it correctly and you go up to a flag and say a Wrathy Basin in stealth and you go to cap it and you hit this macro, it'll lag you out and you'll actually be able to cap the node in stealth and no one will ever see you. This macro is retardedly overpowered. Basically, it lags you out to where melee can't hit you. And it's amazing for flag carriers. If a flag carrier uses this, GG, he's pretty much unkillable. Here's an example of someone trying to kill me while I'm using the lag macro. Alright, now try to hit me. Can you hit me? Yes. Victory! I really want to know what this looks like on your screen. Oh shit. You can't even touch me? Now when you use the lag macro, it's going to 100% freeze your game, 0 frames per second. You're not going to be able to do any abilities or move around, but it's going to make you immortal to melee attacks. The only thing that's going to be able to hit you is ranged attacks, and even some ranged attacks aren't going to be able to hit you. So basically, if you're a flag carrier or you're getting focused in arena and your only worry is surviving, you're immortal. Now going back to the actual macro, I'm not really sure why these particular character functions work for it, but for some reason those do. And what you're going to want to do is do /ASDNANSDAKJSND. And when you do that, do it on every single line you possibly can. And then after you do that, you're going to want to spam the macro as fast as you possibly can. And then that'll lag you. And what you could actually do after that, if you have a Logitech mouse or any other kind of mouse or keyboard that'll allow you to macro in functions, you can actually macro in the key that you have the lag macro bound to, and make it bound multiple times where you can just hit the button once and it'll lag you for like a second or 2 seconds or however long you want to do it, instead of having to spam click or spam the button that you have this macro set to. In order for this macro to work, you have to spam this text on every single line you possibly can. Now I know you guys are probably wondering why I'm telling you this, and I'm honestly just really frustrated. I've been putting in tickets about this since, I'd say, Season 5. I've known about it since Season 3, but I didn't really put in tickets about it since then because not too many people were doing it. But I started noticing this around Season 5. I noticed rogues and mages especially were doing it, and now I see a lot of people doing it, especially in rated BGs. It's not quite as powerful in arenas as it is in rated BGs. Obviously a flag carrier doing this is completely retarded, and the only way this is going to get fixed is if it gets brought to Blizzard's attention. And we've been putting in tickets about this. Our whole entire guild has been putting in tickets about this. We've lost countless rated BG games because of it. And honestly, this is the only way it's going to get brought to Blizzard's attention. Now, whether they fix it or not, that's questionable. No one really knows at this point. And I'm not going to complain about Blizzard because I've done that in plenty of videos. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoy this video. Hopefully they fix this bug. But in the meantime, enjoy it because that's the only way that it's going to get Blizzard's attention. So, have fun.